I wanted to watch Half-Life. You promised me Half-Life.
But I've actually gathered you here to watch Spider-Man. We're gonna watch Sorry, I was trying to think of something funnier that like I could trick you into watching that isn't Half-Life. I could maybe just show you my collection of video game controllers.
I could laugh at that.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't want you to laugh at my controllers.
Wait, true.
Never mind. I'm putting the game up.
I didn't know what you were referencing last stream, so I had to kind of like roll with it. Now I know what the song is. I've never heard that song before.
Have you never seen Tarzan? Wait.
I haven't.
Because like in the NSYNC version, they're saying like Zoobidoo, and then in the movie version, they're saying like Shoobidoo or something.
Yeah, it's distinctly different.
It's completely different at the end of the chorus, where in the movie version, again, I have to reiterate, they go doo bop she do, and then in the NSYNC version, they go dweed up we do.
Chat, vote on your phones which one you prefer.
It's sort of like the difference between like Near Replicant and Near Gestalt, where it's like you kind of have like both versions.
Wait, this is like if it was Near Replicant, but it was different.
This is like if Near Replicant was a movie from Tarzan, the Disney film, a song from that movie. So it's been over a week, so I've forgotten how to play.
Okay, so that's how you do it. Yep, you got it.
All right. Oh, I forgot.
That guy was just snacking and you killed him.
What am I supposed to do? Wait, that's so fun.
Betty, you broke the bridge.
I did break the bridge, but watch this. Oh.
You missed.
You miss.
You missed. Like you have been doing very well as like a first-time Half-Lifer. There's a lot of like roadblocks that you've cleared. You broke the bridge again.
I don't like it.
Wait, I take it all back. You suck.
Am I not allowed to have fun?
Well, was that fun?
This again. Okay, this time I didn't break the bridge. Are you happy?
I mean, I kind of missed the big explosion.
I can't win with you.
You were being accosted by Spit.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's why I was being accosted by Spit.
Yeah.
Whenever I get just like a bad feeling in my normal life, I should probably check and see if I'm being accosted by Spit.
Check for the Spit.
This game's great. I'm taking off 1 letter grade because this switch is not covered in glass that I have to break with my crowbar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe next time. Oh, the switch is wrong now if you look at it.
Whoa.
Plot hole.
I thought this was like one of the best games of all time or whatever.
Kind of cringe.
Are you okay, sir? I can't hear you. Ah! Oh, God, you hate to see it.
And he's made of metal. How did he die?
How did he die if he's made of metal?
Yeah, you heard that.
I don't actually know how much I did there to change his fate.
Yeah, you just kind of made it go by a little faster.
What the? Fuck!
Oh, you're so close.
I'm gonna scream.
Why was he so upset that time too? He was yelling at you.
I'm like fucking Sans. I'm trapping him in this fucking loop. Wait. I might have to give up.
Never give up.
I don't think I can do it. I think all my years of, people telling me I was capable were just blowing smoke up my ass.
That's true. You can't do shit forever.
No, get it off me. Get it out.
Okay. That just happened.
You got eated.
What? Okay, tell us how you really feel. This button doesn't do shit. This lab is broken from top to bottom.
Well, there's tentacles in it. I mean,
They're so full of bad science. Nothing worked, ever. This place should have been destroyed by big aliens sooner. Just absolutely no contributions to society.
Be quiet.
What just happened?
Holy fuck! That's not the texture. That's not the shape of wood texture. Shape. Ow! If this were a good video game, I could push those into the monster, have them explode.
I don't think it'd work. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's kind of big.
And like, what am I supposed to even do about him? Oh! I was gonna say I'm so full of bad ideas. You can't take them away from me. I've literally patented the concept of doing dumb things. What?
Bounced right off him. He threw it back.
No.
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
There you go. You're getting it.
But then he's gonna get down here when I open this door.
Yeah, you have to be quick.
That's actually so sick. I love that.
Welcome to Half-Life's one forced stealth segment.
I love it. It's like fun. Gordon moves like a rabbit, except without all the sex because he's a fucking nerd. Why are they so green? Why are they glow in every dark?
Well, if we cover ourselves in green paint, the zombies won't be able to see us.
Doctor?
But now trust me, I'm a scientist.
I feel really bad. I'm not sure I'm supposed to feel this.
Well,
Doctor, my brain is getting less. Help.
I didn't have a lot of green paint to work with. I just used the goop downstairs.
Oh, okay.
He hesitated.
Yeah, he said, hold on, wait, hold on.
He was doing the math.
Wait, hold on. Okay, he stopped. I could go. Stop in the loading zone.
That's what it feels like when you are on like an SSRI and you stop and you have like brain zaps.
Hey, stop eating him. Save some for the rest of us, brother. Are you okay, sir?
I've gotten, oh, well, I have history with this fucking room.
Did you play the green puddle?
This is the room where when I was doing my Half-Life as Mario playthrough, I got stuck.
Was it because like you couldn't call the elevator?
Something like that.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dead, I'm dying, I'm dead, I'm dying, I'm dead. I should just give up. Oh, never mind, there's a ladder, it's fine.
It's that green paint. Now you're green and the aliens won't see you.
Never give up. Whoa, that was kind of a sick, like, that was a mid-2010s YouTube comedy sketch channel intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what, that's like some small shit.
And then it would like cut to like the living room or something and it's like, hey man, have you played that new Pokemon game? Yeah man, I played that game, but the starters are pretty gay. Whoa, whoa. Hey man, it's the mid-2010s. You can't be saying that anymore. Whoa! I would throw up so fucking much.
Do you want to get on that and get sick?
Yes, literally more than anything in the world.
Get so sick. Woo!
Oh my god, that's so fun.
That's Smithers.
This is my hiding spot, and I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved.
You know what drastically improved my situation?
I certainly hope you know what you're doing.
He stood up and How did he get revenge? Did God himself have enough of me finally? Like,
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's his Spectre post-mortem kick death move.
Kill from the grave.
he did literally try to warn me. He said, I sure hope you know what you're doing, Gordon.
My power level is quite high, Gordon.
This may be the last thing you do.
Yup. What?
Oh, you don't say. I didn't have to go. See, I knew that was possible. I saw that circling around. I'm like, there's no way that's not a hazard.
Uh-huh.
I did forget to check, though.
It left your peripheral vision and it was no longer a threat to you.
What?
Whoa.
No, there's something shooting at me. It's a dog.
That's not gonna one-shot kill you. I'm pretty sure that was a bug.
It totally did kill me, though.
Okay.
And I think I know more about this game than you.
This is where the orb lives.
Hello, the orb. I have to analyze the level design. I might as well just delete the game right now. Like, just stop.
Oh, wait, I'm all done.
I feel like I shouldn't still be on top of this. Calm the fuck down, man. I'm letting you live. You should be great. What the fuck?
Oh, now who has to calm down?
This is my first day.
You're gonna go into the orb.
This is gonna teleport me.
That must feel like awesome. I gotta be honest, to like be inside of that generator. If it's non-lethal.
Like you just feel more awake than you've ever felt.
It's like caffeine. Oh, I'm feeling a little tired today, guys. Oh, take a step inside of the awake machine.
Wow, thanks, Doc.
Bye-bye.
Why is it doing that?
You're putting some backspin on it.
Is that what backspin looks like?
Could be, I don't know, you're a scientist.
This time, we're gonna do it the right way. This time, we're gonna do it. This time, we're gonna do this the right way. This time we're gonna do this. I think this is supposed to act as sort of a spring mechanism to fling me up into the dark abyss, because that's not actually a ceiling, that's the way out.
You're too fucking Sonic build.
It's too heavy with both of us on here.
Okay.
And so if I kill him, the weight of his body being removed from the equation will, you know.
He's lighter than air. He's gonna turn into a little ball. He's gonna enter the pinball level.
Yes.
As long as you kill this man.
Something Sonic Frontiers joke, the end, where it goes like,
I am the end and you're gay. Whoa.
You can go back the way you came.
I just don't have to be here
No, you're done here.
anymore. I got it. Okay, got it.
One of the scientists you killed was like, oh, they tried to turn on the generators and didn't come back. You just turned on the generators.
If they were gonna make these scientists so killable, they should have just like had them write sticky notes everywhere or something that I could read instead of having to listen to them. Cause like, who's got the time for that shit?
All right, now you have to do wall jumps all the way back up to the top of this.
Yeah, I gotta go. Woohoo!
place.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Woohoo!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh
You got
my! Stop! What's happening?
If you go slightly lower, there's like a little lip that you can go down, and that's the Safeway.
Oh,
Safeway is the name of a grocery store chain in Canada.
Safeway is the name of a whatever you said. There's something wrong with me. My trigger finger.
Violence is overtaking your soul. You're gonna have to go to hell after this, so you may as well make the most of it.
We don't have to talk about it.
Oh, you're scary. Oh, you're scary. Oh, you're scary. You can't go through that. It's broken.
I can't! Fuck.
There is a textureless window there.
Wait a fucking minute. But the arm went through to kill that guy.
I'm gonna have to mind wipe you now. You fell in the soup.
I did fall in the soup and now I am the soup.
And not working.
Oh, it needs oxy and fuel.
What? He's coming out with you.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Gordon. Good throws with those grenades.
Oh, thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
You broke the fucking bridge again.
But look at how cool I am that I can do it anyway.
Penny, I just think you're not taking Half-Life very seriously.
I'm not. I want to drink all of the oxygen and fuel.
Honestly, Gordon has not eaten in like, you know, however long this has been.
I could go for some crude oil right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they're having a bit of a party down there. Hello.
This is their hangout spot.
Hey, hope you're not having too much fun. All right, you crazy kids. Die.
This is like the recess hangout spot. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I can't agree now.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what your middle school experience was like. I'm gonna preface this thing. I was like 13. Me and my friends would all go to this drainage gate. We would just throw shit in it, and we'd call it the soup, and we'd say we're feeding the soup, and we'd all circle around it and do a little dance, and we'd chant soup.
That's so fun.
One time we attached a cup to a stick, and we put the stick in there, and we tried to get some of the soup water out and drink it, but we couldn't.
I'm extremely glad you couldn't, really.
That's the shit you went to church for. You saved my ass.
You know, not my favorite place to be, but I know I'm here for a reason and it feels super related. And then whenever you stopped being tempted to indulge in the soup was about when I stopped feeling the desire to go, I guess. Our paths were intertwined in that way.
Whoa, well, you're down here now.
Help.
Scamper up the wall.
Is there a scientist out there that can help me? Sir, how the fuck do we do a ladder in video games?
Well, I'm Gabe Newell, and we have to ship Half-Life. We've only got another year. Well, maybe make it so you go up when you look up.
If you want to see your family again, then we'll have to create this sort of magical simulation of mundane life. Do you agree?
Yes, Mr. Newell.
So really think. What's the primary thing you do when you're on a ladder with your eyes?
Mr. Newell, I can't remember. I've been in the office for so long.
Well, we'll get some ladders in here.
No, Mr. Newell, not again. No, I don't want it to be like last time.
No, it's okay. They won't be as tall. This project is in the first-person perspective. Really seeing yourself through the eyes of the hero. What do your eyes do?
Well, Mr. Newell.
You can call me Gabe, son.
Gabe?
Yes.
When I think of a hero, I think of freedom.
That's a little weird, because that's not really what I was talking about at all. And that makes me think you might not be cut out for this job.
No, please. No, please, no.
Just a thought. Maybe let's try again.
Okay. You get on the ladder. You slip and slide like an ice rink. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, Mr. Newell. That's all I can do.
By Jove, you've done it.
Here's a big brink cookie for your hard work.
And that developer was GLaDOS.
Okay, well, it's over.
Yay! Woo!
Wait, you turned into a ball. This is the pinball level. Now go in the hole to get a free ball.
There is not a single fucking game on the market that has ever done what Titanfall 2 did. Titanfall 2 is prioritizing like way different things than like your Call of Duties or your Halo.
Although Call of Duty wants to be Titanfall now.
It can't.
They can't do it.
It can't fucking do it because Call of Duty is never gonna have the level where you're in the middle of a house factory and you're jumping on the fucking pieces of houses in the house factory that are being built actively as you're jumping and wall running on them.
It's literally one of the best levels of any video game that's ever been made.
We literally forgot how to do this. It's lost. We don't know how to do it anymore. It's actually like peak video games in a way that makes me so sad because not even the studio that made it is interested in doing it again. And they fucking know how good it is. Don't tell me they don't fucking know how good it is. I think they're scared. I think they're like fucking me when it's time to like make a new fan dub or something. And I'm like, maybe I'll take like 4 years on this one so that I can really just like give it time to cook because like, I don't think I'm topping that last one. Like, what the fuck do you mean no other video game has done something on the level of the House Factory since then?
Winnie the Pooh Home Run Derby wants to speak with you.
Fuck! I always forget about that one. I'm gonna try something different.
I wish. I fucking wish.
If the game was good.
I hope you're quick. No!
Why?
You gotta let your gears turn. Gordon just licked that sign a little bit.
Yep, as you do. I'm sweaty right now. I turned the heat on.
I feel that. I get so fucking warm whenever I stream.
Yeah.
If I'm cold, I can't get warm, and if I'm warm, I can't get cold.
Yes. No, it's like... it's like that. It's probably because I got the fucking 4090 running.
The 4090, running Half-Life, it is...
Radiator levels of heat. Really pushing this one to its limit. I don't know why that room was kicking my ass so much.
Because you have 7 health.
That's, you know what? You have illuminated the problem.
The pipes are flowing now if you want to get that diesel fuel into your stomach.
Yes. Let's run around Mama.
It would be awesome.
What?
Barbecue.
All in a day's work.
Now go eat that guy. Well, every single time I play this chapter, by the way, there's a little ladder in here. I jump from the very top and try and perfectly nail it onto that ladder.
That is so fun. And now I want to do it. I press F.
That's not my parachute.
Oh, so close.
You got this.
Hell yeah!
You did it!
That is really fun.
Do you think you cooked these guys, or do you think they got eaten by the tentacles? What happened to these guys?
They were down here, and they were so hungry on survival that they ate all of the radioactive.
I think these might be the guys who were sent down to get the green paint for the guys upstairs.
But it was so hungry on the way up.
This feels like Jolly Roger Bay. Woo!
Is it?
No, not at all.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I lied to you.
that's fine.
I know you trusted me coming into here. This is your first time playing Half-Life, but I did just lie to you.
Yeah, and it really makes me wonder, like, what has been lies the entire of time?
Well, okay, and this is a little embarrassing. When I told you to kill that guy back in Office Complex chapter, you didn't have to kill that guy.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He was nice and normal.
Say what?
Say what?
Say what? Why can't I go up? They closed it for some reason.
Sorry, ladder's closed. Woo!
Ah!
Let me tell you, that part was a bitch on the 1 HP run.
What?
To camera. You broke the camera!
Fuck.
You got this. You got this. What happened to the pipe there? Did you see the pipe just turn in the other direction?
That was fun. Whoa, no
Whoa.
hands. Look, God,
No hands. Yep, same joke.
What the fuck is this thing?
That's a gargantua. That's a Haktua.
I hate you did that. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm so mad. Coax you!
That's so cool. Wait.
Coax you.
Okay. I mean, that was kind of bullshit, right? Hold on. Oh, now it works!
What if you came over here so I could cook on you?
Yay! I'm making golden pancake. Golden meal. In my native language, we call it garden dinner.
That guy just told you to die. And that guy laughed.
You ain't shit compared to the big blue beetle. Wow, he's calling himself the big blue beetle now. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about that guy. Ah!
Fuck, I just broke my phone case. What the hell?
What? In real life?
To be fair, it was $5 for both the case and screen protector, so I cannot be surprised.
I mean, you can be a little surprised if you want.
Okay. You can't see, but I just did a surprise face. I can try doing it like really aggressively to see if like the mic picks up the sound.
I mean, you don't have to really.
Let me give it a shot. Anything?
No.
Okay, what about this? You get something?
It sounded like you licked the mic. I don't know if that's what you were going for.
I didn't lick it, but yeah, there was some mouth contact.
I guess that would be rather surprising in and of itself. You surprise me, I surprise you back kind of vibe, but I don't know if
I surprise you and then you go, again, you can't hear it, but I'm doing a surprise face. Well, then if you do that, then it's like you get to experience it in a way.
It's hard to believe what you're saying about the surprise face. One, if I can't hear it or see it, and two, because you've already lied to me once before in the playthrough, and I'm already still just kind of like trying to rebuild our trust, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry. You know, you're right. We're friends and trust is really important. So I'm going to tell you the truth now. I have not been doing a surprise face. I was scowling this whole time.
what? Like angry?
Like angry.
You know, I keep giving you chances, and then you come back and you say, I was doing a scowl the entire time. What am I supposed to do with that?
You could scowl back.
I am.
Like everything's all about surprise and faces and going, maybe I want a little bit more scowling and I'm afraid to approach you with that.
Are you like one of those friends that just wants to fight all the time?
I'm like Goku.
I'm like Goku.
I'm like Goku.
Nah.
What?
I just don't want that.
You want me to be like Goku?
I mean, you can be like Goku, but doesn't he have like the good stuff too?
Wow!
They kind of did that one to themselves.
That was kind of on them, yeah.
I mean, like still sad to see like valuable life wasted, but.
I don't know, it's like not that big of a deal.
Can you not?
Hey, what are you doing? There's no one there. That's it. I'm writing you up.
Now you got me thinking about that Adventure Time clip. It's Finn the Human. He's sitting down at the coffee table. He eats a big sandwich and he drinks a whole fucking bottle of juice in like one go and then immediately lies down to take a nap. And it's like,
You can't do that, and I'm gonna get sleepy and contend.
they took that away from us. You can't fucking do that in 2025.
Because of woke.
Because of woke, you cannot eat big juice and big sandwich and then take a nap immediately after in 2025.
It's DEI.
DEI stands for don't eat it. The rest of this Let's Play is gonna be a sort of like avant-garde like examination of silence in media because I can't top the don't eat it joke.
I'm giving you room to fight these guys.
Sophie, look, I appreciate you're very passionate about this game, but like I draw the line at taking credit for the hard work of the developers. Cause like they gave me the room to fight these guys. You're a talented and great person in your own ways. I'm not trying to diminish your skill, but it's like, I know you didn't make this. So like, why are you pretending?
I just wanted you to think I'm cool.
I already think you're cool, but then you keep, it's like, it's just, you know, we're having a lying problem.
Okay, now wait for a second. Now there's a head crab that comes out.
Whoa.
Now wait for a second. Are you waiting? I'm waiting for you to say you're waiting.
I'm waiting.
Okay, I was waiting for it. All right. So now we have to start waiting now that you've started waiting.
Okay.
I've been going on like nightly walks lately, and I wasn't able to because it was too cold because I live in Canada. I live on like a mountain, so when I go on walks, it is I have to be dedicated to it.
I feel it. I mean, I don't feel it because I do not live in that kind of environment, but I get you.
You can imagine it.
I can imagine anything, really.
What? Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, can you imagine like a dog?
No, that I can't do. Sorry.
Okay,
You literally, that's so weird. You singled out like my one fucking weakness immediately.
That's okay. Hey, you know what? We all have our limitations. You should probably kill this guy. I think he's forfeited his right to be alive.
That's true.
His family won't even be sad if they hear about this.
Much like Greedo, he did shoot first.
He did do that. I'm glad you know your history.
Stop animating. Stop animating.
You can shoot while it's animating. That's just a beautiful idol.
Me and I. Fuck. Some Bellotro joke.
I don't go here. Let me call my husband in. Duke, what idol in Bellotro? Funny. Okay, he says it's funny. We're good.
Yay! So I probably should have seen that coming from a mile away.
I think that you solved the puzzle.
I'm so fucking silly. It's literally just water down there. Like I'm thinking like if I go down there, I'll die. The problem is there's so many different kinds of liquid I have to keep track of in this fucking game.
There's a lot of fucking liquid in this game.
There are some that will kill me, and there are some that won't.
I thought you were gonna shoot that barrel point blank.
I can't imagine why. It just makes no sense why you would expect such a behavior of me.
Good news if you enjoy Half-Life. There is a thriving mod community that just makes custom campaigns.
First of all, that's fucking awesome. You'll have to recommend some to me. Secondly, I straight up thought you were gonna say, well, good news if you like Half-Life. There's actually a second one. Oh, hold on. Woohoo! Did you see that, by the way? That's so fun.
That was fun.
Go up and down.
It's like an elevator if it was different.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's such a fun little way of fixing it.
Yeah.
It's not like anything else. It's like there's just a freaking box in the way.
There's a box in the way. Somebody stuck that in there. Sure you want to go in there?
Yeah, we're good.
Now what about that one?
Oh.
Now what if that one kills you so bad?
It won't.
Okay. Whee! I'm just throwing what ifs out there. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Just trying to like be creative. You ever heard of brainstorming?
Creativity is literally the key to our survival or whatever.
Whatever. I straight up look like this when I sleep.
Yeah, me too. Hey.
Yeah?
How you gonna get back? How you gonna get out?
Like this. They'll see this one explode and they'll think, oh fuck, this one that exploded way off in the distance, and it'll like startle them and they'll kind of like step forward in shock, thinking like, where the fuck is he?
In shock. Because, when you get scared, you move forward really fast.
Yeah. That'll show him.
Sophie.
She's so fucking good at this game. It's unreal. Actually, this is Source.
Nope, wrong. Gold Source. I'm taking away your gamer card. They won't let you in gamer bars anymore.
No, wait. We straight up have a gamer bar that I really want to go to.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to cancel those plans. I took away your gamer card.
But then I can't get the Rainbow Dash.
Is that the name of a drink?
It's the name of a drink that they have at this bar.
I think that's the name of a pony.
Yeah, it's named after the pony. Keep up, Sophie. Come on.
That's not a video game.
You're behind the times, I think. Gamers don't just games now. We like all kinds of different things.
Really?
You may not believe it, but sometimes your average gamer might even partake in an episode or two of some kind of animated.
So I was under the impression that when you play video games that you're a gamer, and that when you watch television, you're a televisioner.
Think about it this way. Normal people, they have just one life.
Uh-huh.
Gamers, we got 99 at least.
Wow.
Depending on what you play.
That's beautiful.
And if you think about it, that's a lot of time to maybe watch an animated or some kind of Japanese show.
That seems kind of unfair.
What do you mean?
I get less life because I'm not a gamer? That's not very fair.
I haven't gotten to the best part yet. Anyone can be a gamer.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Wait, anyone can put on the mask?
You can play the games.
Do I have to drink the Rainbow Dash?
No, that's more just
I will. I'm just
You
I
might
want
be
to know what
missing
I
the
have.
point a little bit. I don't know. You might be a bit of a lost cause. I'm sorry. Maybe stick with The Sims. Watch this.
Watching. Writing this down. This is gonna go in your performance review. Fucking beautiful. Now you just have to kill the guy that's upstairs.
Can do.
No!
Stop! No, get away from me. He's a maniac.
He's got a grenade in his hand. You see, I have a little number 4 on there.
Oh!
That's grenade launcher.
I am also a grenade launcher.
You sure are.
By the way, I just realized I have not been hearing alert sounds.
I haven't been hearing them because I have those stream muted.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not supporting you.
After what you did to all those scientists?
You better go on without me.
Okay, that was quick. You better go on without me. Yep, okay, on it, boss.
What if you were dying on the floor And then this guy walked in. He's like super powerful. He's got like a crazy suit. And then he ignores you and walks over to get computered.
He walks over to plug his phone into like the wall outlet.
Yeah, he's charging his phone like.
Well, that wasn't nice, mister.
What?
I said that was... Okay, you're doing this on purpose now. Listen, if you're gonna be like that, you can leave me alone. Just, I already said you could go on without me, and I'm really wishing you would stop. I'm vulnerable right now. I'm in a vulnerable position. I was vulnerable.
Say cheese. I really wish it hadn't come to this.
Listen, I know you're up there. I'm not stupid. You're insulting my intelligence. Wait, where'd she go?
They're gonna like investigate Black Mesa to find out what happened here after, and they're not gonna find anything.
This all happened because of me. Like, you think I'm gonna let them investigate this place?
You think you accidentally put that crystal in there? This was all according to plan.
Big Gordon sandwich.
Oh, you got him too!
He turned into 2 very juicy pieces of steak.
So did you. Now you just gotta click on their heads.
No heads.
So no head? You have to watch out for these things.
Because they are scary. And they look like spiders, but they're not.
That's a trick.
I seriously can't wait for my performance review.
I'm writing everything down.
Can I ask for like a preview, you know? Like a little taste?
You're getting like a C grade so far on puzzle solving.
Does the C stand for crikey? That was...
No, it's like a C grade. Like it's like you got like 50% so far. This is a Canadian performance review. I hope that's okay. I hope you're not gonna, you know.
I'm not gonna what? Why'd you say that like so scared? Like out of a violent reaction to get like a Canadian performance review?
Excuse me, you don't expect me to be a little scared about your violence? Have you seen what you're doing to the scientists? A grade on that, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. The C stands for Canada.
Yep.
Well then, this shit's rigged. Give me an A for America, please.
Your attitude points are going down. You just dropped down to a B on attitude.
My attitude points.
Penny, let's turn off the game right now.
Why?
Penny, that's not normal.
But I like it. But it's good.
No, that's not.
But it's good for me.
He's in the air. He's supposed to be on the ground, and that's not okay. You have to turn off the game right now.
Why don't you want me to see this? It's truth, isn't it? It's real.
It's not how it's supposed to be.
Is the truth not more important than our own agendas? Why is it not how it's supposed to be? Because it's how it is.
No, listen to me. It has never been this way. It's not supposed to be this way. And we're not gonna let it be this way. If you turn off the game right now, it can go back to the way it's supposed to be, the way it's always been.
I don't think I want that. I'm not hungry for beans.
What have you done?
What I should have done a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like, it was just like, I was like procrastinating a lot for a while.
I
so
get that. I've
kinda
been
put it
there,
off.
yeah.
No cooking.
But I like that's my... Okay.
No cooking.
But cooking is like my hobby.
No.
Why not?
No.
But I want to go to a potluck.
No.
You're not letting me talk very long, and it's kind of rude.
Yep.
Oh, why are you being short with me? We've only known each... Ow! We've only known each other a while, and you're being short with me.
I'm not being anything with you. I am just short.
Can we just talk this through like adults? Oh, and now there's silent treatment. Real mature. Ow! Now I'm dead. Penny, watch out! Penny, watch out!
You got it.
Don't be so scared.
Penny, you don't have to do this. No! No! They're barking. Like a kind of dog if it was a bad thing.
Yeah, like if dogs were a bad thing, that's about what they would be. That's the witch.
Half-Life is actually a prequel to Left 4 Dead. You scared him and blew him up.
Yeah, well, I had a feeling he was gonna do the bad stuff to me, so.
Oh, okay. It's good that he died, as long as you had a reason.
Many legal laws were developed off of the foundation that it's okay to kill as long as you have a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They call it motive. Look it up. If you're ever framed for murder or something, like even if you didn't do it, you just gotta walk in there, walk into court. They put you on the witness stand. You say, okay, I know it looks like I did it, but get this, I have a motive. And honestly, that'll do the trick. That'll get you off scot-free.
I learned that from watching Better Call Saul.
I have to wrestle two parts of my brain where I'm like, wow, Better Call Saul is so meticulously detailed with its understanding of law practice. And then
Yep.
also there's the portion of my brain that's like Ace Attorney cartoon world where people either get convicted or, let off for the most insane reasons and everything is a joke forever. Imagine an Ace Attorney style visual novel where you play like a crooked lawyer, like Saul Goodman. And the puzzles are not like figuring out what actually happened. The puzzles are trying to create dubious evidence based off of real evidence.
That would be so fucking fun. What the hell?
Fabricating evidence simulator. And also, yeah, actual Kim Wexler is there.
It's not a Better Call Saul game, but she is there.
What is this?
That's your lunchbox.
I'm hungry.
And that's a camera for taking pictures of your yummy lunch to put on Instagram. You just gonna put a laser in his eye? I am gonna make burritos tonight, and I'm so fucking excited.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put slop in some tortillas with some chicken, and I'm gonna put that in my mouth after.
And it's going to taste.
It is, and I'm really glad that you recognize that.
What are you doing, man? Stop.
What's your fucking problem? What is he doing? He's hanging out.
Oh yeah, something's hanging out.
It's been a long day, okay?
Ain't just him.
No, people hate this level. Like, this is probably the least favored level in all of Half-Life.
You and I are built different.
We are. We understand what's valuable.
Here's the thing is that there's like a universal hatred for auto-scrollers by virtue of them being auto-scrollers. But here's the thing. One, this is not an auto-scroller. And two,
Lol.
fuck this fucking level. I hate it.
Wait, I get why people hate this shit now.
Actually, the worst fucking one. It's high noon, motherfuckers. What?
You gotta plant it right between the eyes. Whoa!
Me too, me too, me too.
He literally said you thought. I believe in this plan. I think you can get it.
Fuck.
I think that might do it. I think that might do it. I think it's going up. Yes.
Oh my
Yes!
fucking god, it worked!
Yes! You put yourself in a pickle. You put yourself in a damn cucumber.
Hey, can we not use that derogatorily, please?
That's Larry.
I'm sorry, Larry.
I just think we should be more sensitive.
He was doing a little dance. I kind of feel really bad for killing him. What?
What the fuck killed you?
Karma. Oh, holy shit.
He had a dastardly trap plan.
He was tricking me across timelines.
he was.
He was like, I'm gonna lower her guard by doing a silly dance. And then, when she comes back the second time, wham!
Stop spitting!
All right, team. We're gonna trick Gordon by making him oh so dizzy, just completely in circles.
Fuck.
He's gonna puke. Oh, the bank shot. Whoa!
Holy shit! Let's
Whoa!
go! Oh, that cannot be good. I recognize those from the copious amount of times that I have already died to them.
There's a vent under you. Where the fuck does this go? What the hell? I don't know what this is. This is gonna drop you into the back rooms. The back rooms. You could live down here, probably.
I could, and I am.
You could eat that guy's meat and also the head crab meat, and you could sustain yourself for a while. There's lots of blood, and you could probably drink that, because people are mostly water. I don't know how much water is in a Zen alien, though, so... Oh, well, the meat disappeared. Time to go.
Yep, it's unsustainable.
3, 5, 7. That's all the numbers I know.
Get on my level. I know 3, 5, 7, and also 4. And also, I could even tell you a shape or two.
I'd be impressed if I knew what that was.
Okay, so look at your hand.
Okay. That's 5. I know about 5.
No, but that's one of them.
What? No, but there's 5.
Gotta stop running around so willy-nilly.
You gotta be swift but precise. Strong but fluid. Explosion but not die from it. These are the tenets. So do you just like hate knowledge or some fucked up thing? I love books and the beautiful things they represent.
Oh, yeah?
They taught me about 3, 5, and 7.
I bet you do, you Dungeons and Dragons ass, nerd ass, get your science project in on time ass.
I'll have you know I never got any assignments in time.
Oh, yeah?
We had an entire conversation about how I didn't do my homework.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Everybody died. There was a rapture, I think.
Looks like this guy masturbated.
You're gonna go have to show him what happens when you sin.
That's right. I kill you.
If you jack off, Penny comes to your house and shoots you in the back of the head. Before it was war and violence, and now it's calm.
And now life is beautiful.
If it can be this happy and nice and calm after shooting and violence, then maybe shooting and violence is the answer after all.
That's pretty cool, and that's a square.
What the fuck?
I don't want to break it now.
It's like a beautiful shape.
We'll always have this memory.
I'm not ready to let go.
Close your eyes. Sophie, open your eyes.
Wow!
Line,
Wait,
line,
life is
line,
beautiful!
line.
Line!
It knew we would have to do it eventually, but we had to trust it and know that there was something even more beautiful waiting for us on the other side. My God, what the fuck is happening?
Okay, now it's getting bad and scary. What the fuck? What's happening?
Whoa!
Could you give them a lunchbox? Well, that guy's looking at you.
Who's hungry? Well, I forgot he could run.
He does have that power. You're playing with your boxes like it's toys.
Cause like it is in a way.
It's like blocks.
Yes. You motherfucker! The trick!
Half-Life's greatest trick!
I genuinely should have seen it coming.
That was like a perfectly You're like good with these grenades. That landed direct. Oh, you broke your soda though.
What? Oh man.
Press the button. What happens? Nah, you broke soda. You ruined soda.
Oh, no.
Roger that. Look.
His lone spine?
If you had to pick one organ to get left alone when you got exploded, what would it be?
What?
What's not clicking? If you had to pick one organ that's left alone when you got exploded, what would it be?
Probably something that can be like donated to someone else. Like real answer, like heart, liver, lung.
That's lovely and that's beautiful. Mine's my left foot.
Why?
That's not part of the question.
I don't even get to ask my own question.
No follow-ups.
Wait a minute. Surrender semen.
Wait.
Oh, gross.
Ew.
Render men.
I think that's what you're doing every time you take your crowbar out.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, well.
That guy shut your pants off.
Sorry, I thought he said that guy shut your pants off for a second. Like,
Shut your pants off!
dude, he turned his pants right off. Hog glomps you.
The secret charger.
Not so secrets anymore.
Okay, we're building up Black Mesa here. We need to have a suit charger in here for OSHA reasons. Where should we put it?
How about we put it like around and nobody can see it?
Okay, but then if people can't see it, how are they gonna use it? Wait, I see what you're thinking now.
I'm just gonna not risk it with this one.
You killed that thing.
Yeah.
It had a wife and children.
No, it didn't. It's bot's robot.
Portal Turret wants to talk.
Fuck.
Penny, are you enjoying Half-Life?
I am, yeah.
You think it's a really good game that you like?
I do. I think it's so fun.
That's good. What if there was a rocket?
Oh.
It's another car.
Don't! I'm gonna use that!
That's my car! I left the keys in the ignition! Don't take it!
I'm literally saving that because I'm gonna need a ride.
They think that they can tell you what to do. They think they can control you. You have to show them that you're free, that you're your own woman, and you can shoot them with a machine gun.
That's right.
If you want to.
And I do want to. Very much.
Me when I'm a horse.
Going up!
Well, your journey ends here.
Get me out of here.
Start sweating.
You son of a bitch.
He's gonna blow you up.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yaha, yaha.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. He literally didn't.
Yeah, but he could have.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah, but he got rid of so much of your health that you're probably gonna die later anyway.
Nuh-uh.
It's like he blowed you up before, but he did it later, but it wasn't him.
Stop! I'm literally telling.
You got your head lopped off.
I thought maybe there was a world where I could, like, beat it.
Nope. It beat you. Hi. Blows you up.
Fuck! Oh my god.
It's the Rocket Man.
Burning out of your love here alone. Oh my god, that's scary.
You did it!
And now I get to, oh.
No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. No fun for you. This game's not fun. It's not about fun.
This is an examination of the real world and the struggles of the working man.
The working free man.
This is a blue collar think piece.
I think Half-Life is about not liking your job very much.
Yeah.
Half-Life is just like Severance. No more tram.
Oh.
What if it fell down?
Nope.
Okay. What if you fell down?
No.
Okay.
She'll never know that we're waiting here. Man, oh, fuck. And I thought our plan was awesome.
That was almost so cool.
Hey, it was a good plan, and I'm proud of us, okay? Okay, this time it's gonna work.
Well, it kind of did in a way.
We did it! Even if we die again, it's worth it because we did it the one time. That didn't kill me.
What do you mean?
I'm super strong. That's okay that we died because we're proud of ourselves. And that's all that really matters. My self-worth is the most important thing of all.
Your self-worth specifically.
Yep.
Ain't working.
Your arm sucks. You'll never make it in baseball.
Well, at least I can keep trying.
You may as well give up. I have zero belief in you.
Bad news, I died.
Oh, Commander, I am dead.
Sugar Cube, I am dead.
Where's the Applejack mod for Half-Life?
All right, every pony, move on in. It's like all the soldiers are Applejack.
Yes.
Specifically. Who would the scientists be? Twilight Sparkle. And if you don't know that already, then we have nothing to say to each other.
Discord just asked me to start a game of Crunker Royale with you.
Go for it.
Hey, fuck Half-Life. Let's go play Crunker Royale.
Yeah, you want to pivot?
Yep, let's pivot. Starting this. Launch. Oh, I have to authorize it to know my information. Okay, Crunker Royale. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna skip the tutorial.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, the bit's over.
Good bit.